Hello everybody, I'm out here preparing to do a quick video on planting some garlic. What I did was I came out to a bed that I already cleaned out after all my summer crops were out, and I prepared some holes. If you can probably barely see them, but I got some holes prepared. I'm out here doing this by myself, and I'm trying to get the hang of doing this as I've been using my camera the whole time. So, and these batteries go quick. So I've got large and small garlic. I've got some that are a little smaller, and then I have some that grew out a little bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant these, and of course when you plant them, this bottom part is where the roots will come out. That's going to go down, and this top part is where the leaves will come out. So what I'm going to do is in each one of those holes, which is going to be about 4 inches deep, I'm going to plant them, push them all down and cover them up. It's already been set up with some nice soil and everything in there, and a little fertilizer and worm castings and so forth. So I'm going to stick them on in there and cover it up with some hay and be done with this size. So I'm going to do two sides today. I started to use gloves, but I changed my mind. I pushed them down a little further, so if you can see them in the same short, I pushed them down, and there's probably going to be some more soil added on top of this later on, but right now it's good. So these are some that I planted last year. I gave some to friends and family. I used a little to cook, so what's left over, I'm gonna just stick it on in the ground. Last year was my first year growing garlic, and it came out great. And I got these smaller ones. I'm just going to go ahead and stick some of these on in this dirt. Of course, they recommend that you stick your largest ones in, but if they don't get large enough this year, I'll just take them out and I'll regrow them until they keep getting bigger. Yeah, just enough. Okay. So they are now all in the ground, and these will pretty much be ready somewhere around maybe July. And drop that. Let me just stick it in here somewhere. Stick that one all down in there. All right, so kind of like having a baby. About nine months or so. I'll have garlic ready to pull out. So now what I'm gonna do, make sure this thing is still on. It's still going. I'm gonna just get some hay out here and cover this up. Kind of, when the weather's warm, try to keep some of the weeds down. As you see, weeds. Let's see. Let me show you. There are weeds out here growing, and they do just fine in the cold. I don't like that. So right now, I'm just working on covering up what I planted. Didn't necessarily want to be in front of a camera today. It was not a glamorous day, but I want to at least create this video, so I'll have some type of video diary to look back on once this is done. And this is shredded straw. Some people have difficulties with it. It works pretty good for me, so I can't complain. Most of everything I'm doing is coming out great. I'm pretty proud of that. I have food stored in the freezer. I've been drying things and all that good stuff. Right now, I knew I had to get out here and get this garlic done. I'm having some lazy days with the cold weather and rain and everything. So I just want to get her done. Help keep this moist. Since it's getting cold, we'll be taking our hoses apart. I won't be able to water it like I want to, because I'm really not a fan of coming out with a watering can and hand watering all of these things out here, because I have to walk so far out in the yard. So this will kind of help out a little bit. As most mulch will do. And also, once you take that garlic out and you stick it in the ground, it's going to come in that one big bulb that you get that's got all the smaller pieces in it. Once you take those pieces out, you don't want to peel the skin off of the individual cloves, so leave that skin on when you plant them.